Today, I'm going to talk about the big misconceptions regarding THC and CBD. Hello everyone, my name is Randy CAINE and I'm the Humble Grower. Cannabis is now legal in Canada and I'm here to show you what I know about this amazing plant. THC and CBD, they both are quite popularized right now. THC supposedly only for getting high, and CBD has this other sort of medicinal therapeutic aspect. Now, with CBD, we'll kind of talk about that. Just so you know, they both come from the same plant. So let's start with that. CBDs became very popularized recently in the United States, having to do with a young girl by the name of Charlotte. Charlotte was suffering from epileptic seizures, grand mals repeatedly throughout the day. Her parents, of course, they could not access, full spectrum oil like THC and CBDs together. But what they were able to do in the United States legally was able to give their daughter CBDs. And what do you know? It was one of the great benefits for this young lady. Quality of life improved. I'm not saying she was totally, it wasn't a cure-all. This isn't, like I say, a snake oil thing. But it actually definitely improved the quality of her life, the quality of that family's life. This isn't just about the child. This was about those that love her, too. Regrettably, she has recently passed away, but she became kind of a bit of a celebrity, but also CBD became a celebrity, as though it was going to be the one thing that was going to wipe the slate clean. We would not even need to talk about its evil brother, THC. What we've come to understand, though, is that what happened with Charlotte, as beautiful as a story as that is, and there are those that do benefit from the use of CBD. What we've come to appreciate, though, is that they do work better together. They call it the entourage effect. What I'll talk about more is sort of it operates as like a catalyst. Individually, they both have their own properties, but when you bring them together, they become dynamic. That is really what we're seeing now with these two products. They best working together. It doesn't have to be high CBD, low THC, or even the reverse. It just needs to be that combined effect, and for you to find the one that maybe works best for you with your condition. Hopefully, as we begin to move forward in terms of Canada, and now that cannabis is legal in Canada, and we're beginning to look at a stronger regulated model, which of course will now open the door to research in Canada in terms of the use of these products. The biggest misconception, though, is that one is good and one is bad. I don't think that is really how we need to really look at some of these things. We need to look at what are the general benefits. What could it do in terms of benefiting all of Canada? What could it do in terms of benefiting quality of life? So like we say, we're not discussing, good, bad, or indifferent. It is what could these two components do for us moving forward? How will it treat us as we age? THC, we know that this is going to be very, very useful for aches and pains. We also know that also CBD can be very good for that too, but at a lesser level. CBD is being used now in the United States. My understanding is the NFL has approved the use of CBDs for their athletes. It helps the muscles heal a little faster. It takes away some of those, the aches and pains from those constant injuries. So that's why I said initially it was therapeutic. I'm not trying to take away from its medicinal properties, but when I say therapeutic, it's something in addition. It's not something you need to use every day. On the other hand, I would look at medicinal access is that you have to have this on a regular basis. It's not something you can remove yourself from. It'd be like being, say, a diabetic. You need to take your insulin all the time. You need to regulate that. That I would consider more medicinal. And I know I'm probably going to get a bit of hell here from people that think that this whole thing is a joke or one is better than the other. I don't ascribe to either view. I think that what we need to do is have an open door, an open mind, and to be able to explore these substances in terms of what they might do for you, what they might do for a loved one, looking towards your parents as they age. How might either one of these products, or combined, how they might help them, how this might help those that you love, how it might help you. This is really ultimately is the underbelly of propaganda, is that it often denies people access to what they might require. Educate yourself, read up on it. There's lots. Go online, have a look, and go, CBDs for health and wellness, THC for health and wellness, advantages, disadvantages. Like I say, ultimately, they come from the same plant. And you know what? There has never been a single death from the use of either. Once. I'm not trying to suggest that this is the be-all and end-all and they should give up on pharmaceuticals, but just be aware of this when you're coming into it, that it may not help you, but I assure you, it won't hurt you. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you again soon. I hope you found this useful. You can also get our free handout on where to purchase legal cannabis seeds by clicking on the link below.